changed over time in a really interesting way. Listening to Diego, I was just thinking about to be a juror, in a way you have to empty your mind. Naturally we come with prejudgments, our tastes and things like that. But I'm excited to try to empty my mind to what's going on in Sundance. And I was talking to Jeff this morning, thinking about the festivals. On some levels, like feeding the pipeline of commercialism, they have been. They seem to be at times to me, because actually a lot of films that, a lot of festivals that say they celebrate independent filmmaking, and they do, but there seems to be a focus where things feed this pipeline of something. I think of it like the oil. Like you could go to Bush and go, hey, are we getting great oil at cheap prices? And they, and that's great for all of us. But then there's these people up here making alternative sources of fuel and change and ideas, and that's kind of what when I look at the schedule and the films accepted into Sundance specifically this year, that's what is incredibly exciting to me, is that it seems like we're not feeding something. I mean, of course everybody wants to have a film that makes money and is celebrated, but not in the same way. And so I know that I'm going to see things that are raw, which are going to be great. I know I'm going to see things that are different and may not appeal to my taste, but then I get to go, how did all the elements fit together? How did the craft, the cinematography, the contribution of the actors, how did it fit together in order to make what would be a wonderful independent film? And what does the word mean, independence? And it kind of means not sucking off the teeth of the commercial bread ticket, from which we all have our houses. So it's going to be interesting to see that, because it is, Jeff said he thinks that the walls are down. I think the walls are always down for great ideas. I think the world more than ever wants to unite toward great ideas and toward change. And I think that artists have always been on the ground level, the rumbling levels, in theater and film, on the rumbling levels of what can be for the future. And I'm glad to think that this year, in this festival, it may not be feeding this other pipeline.
Michelle.